What's up, everybody? Welcome to Married with Media Live.
Hello, hello.
Episode 6. So we almost didn't do this tonight because, I've got a couple things going on, but I said, you know what? Let's start this hour earlier.
Yep.
And
start a little bit earlier. Gonna be a little shorter.
I got another live here at 9 o'clock, so we'll probably have to get out of here at about at least 8:50 so I can prep for that.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm excited to be here. How about yourself?
Yep.
You feeling okay?
Trying to get.
How was your week? I don't feel like I've seen you in a while.
Oh my gosh, you come in and you do that.
What is going on here? I feel like we're all messed up here.
I know. I told you it didn't look right.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that'll have to do. But
it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
So we had Monday was 4th of July. So
it's been a crazy
week's
busy
been a little
week.
wonky, but yeah, we're here.
It's been wonky. We're going to our plans tonight. We're going to talk about some news, of course. We're going to talk about some news, and then we're going to talk about Stranger Things Volume 2. If we have the time.
If we have the time,
I'm going to save it for the end.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
we got to get going then.
All right, let's get into the chat. See who's here. We got Caveman Movies and more said, smash that like button for this beautiful couple.
Oh, thank you.
Every time they say beautiful, I know they're talking about you, not me.
Whatever.
Basin Blue says, good evening.
Tony.
What's up, Tony? Brandon's ASMR is here. Lockie Visions is here. What's up, man? Physical Mediac is here. Says, hello, Ken and Michelle and chat. Well, welcome. Is this a spoiler safe zone for Stranger Things? Yes. But not until we say so.
Go to the next comment.
Because I got shit. I want to get off my shit. All right. We're not going to do spoilers until we say that we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
All right. So don't put any spoilers in the chat until we actually are talking about it, because I don't want anybody to wander in here and, get spoiled. Sam Thomason's here. Says, hey, everyone. I'm excited for Married with Media live chat. Yes. Welcome, man.
Woohoo.
Likes are almost even with viewers. Hit that like button. Yes. Hit the like button. How many likes do we got?
Sweet.
How many likes do we got right now? You doing all right?
I don't know. Don't worry about that. It's all right.
There's 12 likes. There's 12 likes and there's 20 people in here. So we need 8 more likes. Come on, guys. Like the video. We'd appreciate it. Cool Criterion video today. I can't believe you spent $200. Don't tell Michelle. He's lying.
I figured. Is he?
Don't believe that rascally scaps.
Because, guys, unless I'm in it, I don't really watch Ken's videos.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She doesn't care.
Now, don't get me wrong. When he first started his channel, I did not in
You did?
Not in completion. Just I would check it out a little bit here and there. But yeah, most of the time I don't watch his videos.
You would click on it and leave it playing as you did something else.
Yeah, just to show my
That's
support.
the extent of what you would do,
Yeah.
which I appreciated.
Yeah.
It is funny in the beginning. I would,
my arm.
when I put up a video, you remember, I would go into our son's room and I would play it on his computer.
Right.
I would play it on the TV.
Yeah.
And I would play it on your phone. And I was like, I got to get some traction on this. I was a nut back in the days. Thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. But I'll have to leave when you start talking about Stranger Things. That's okay.
Okay.
Man.
Well, yeah.
That's what we're going to save it till
we're gonna
last.
do it at the end. So,
Lappy, did you get your digital code? I got some great deals today. Woohoo! Awesome, being.
All right, let's get into the news.
All right, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about.
I'm leaving it up to you today.
All right, we're going to talk about the box office.
All right, let's do it.
Those rascally minions. I keep calling everybody rascally tonight. I don't know what the deal is. Made $125 at the box office. $125 million at the box office this weekend.
All right, go Minions.
That's it broke a record. I think it was the biggest movie to open on a 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, I saw that.
And yeah, I didn't expect that out of Minions. Did you?
Yeah, no, not really. I
People
feel
love
like
Minions. I thought that fell off a long time ago.
Yeah, I kind of felt like the Minion train was, slowing down a little bit. At least it has for us. I mean, the Minions are actually kind of annoying.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I've heard good things about the movie though.
Yeah,
I heard it's better than the first Minions movie.
Yeah, like we had talked about going to the theater to see it with our kids, but then we were like, probably not. So I mean, we'll watch it when it comes out.
Yeah,
to rent or whatever.
I don't remember what the first Minions movie makes. The Despicable Me franchise, removed from the Minions, has never made as much.
Right. True. Yeah.
Money, even though that the first two I would say is the best two movies of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
But the Minions movie, when they did Minions solo by themselves, that I'm pretty sure that did over 100 million first weekend too. So
Gotcha.
it's not unprecedented for Minions to make this much. But the thing I want to talk about is Top Gun Maverick made another 33 million this weekend.
Yep.
And last weekend it made 30. So it actually increased its box office.
Well, maybe because 4th of July.
It increases by, I guess, if they count, maybe they are counting the Monday. If they're counting the Monday, which
I don't know.
they
That
could
is kind
be,
of odd.
if they're counting the Monday and doing a 4-day weekend, that would make sense, I guess. But still, it's a great hold to even have more than the week before.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean,
it's impressive.
I love the movie. I am a little tired of hearing about it. Not lying.
I mean, I love the movie, but at this point, like, I'm not really talking about the movie and its quality because we've talked about that to death. It's impressive when you see any movie do something like this. Black Panther did it back in 2018, just kept making money, and this one looks like it's gonna probably, I would think, crack. I think it's like $1.2 billion right now, so I would say it's probably gonna crack $1.5 billion at some point. But and then Elvis, 24 million. I do want to see Elvis. I don't think we'll make it to the theater to see.
No, definitely not.
I do want to check out Elvis. Okay, let's put up our next. Some of the stuff I don't think we're gonna be able to talk about.
Okay.
But I did want to talk about the Munsters poster.
Yeah.
You know, Rob Zombie and his rascally Munsters. I keep saying rascally tonight.
I know you already said that, so you can quit now.
Does that get on your nerves? Sometimes when
you're already aware of it, you already said it.
Sometimes when I hone in on something, I just see how far it can take me.
I know, it's annoying.
And I push you to your.
Why do you do that to me?
I don't know. I'm trying not to. What do you want to say about the Munsters? I'm gonna give the floor to you.
I mean, I really don't have anything to say about it, really. We already talked. We talked about. Didn't we talk about it last week?
It's a cool poster, though, right?
Did we talk about it last week? When did
we
we get the trailer? Was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. Did you watch that?
Yeah, we talked about it on here, I thought.
Yeah, we played it, didn't we? We played it. Yeah, it looks like a good poster. You know, Sherry Moon looks like a good, Lillian Munster. That's her name, right? Did you watch the Munsters?
A little bit.
A little bit.
I mean, I couldn't tell you all their names or anything.
It looks good. I'm hoping.
Now, isn't the whole thing that show is black and white, and this is gonna have color?
Yeah, there were a couple of
Black
it was
and
either a Christmas or Halloween Munster special where they had them in color.
Oh, okay.
But I think a lot of people, it was one of those things back in the day where they used to, make things color from black and white, and it never looked right. So
yeah, I mean, it looks very family friendly, which I know that he said that that's what he wanted to do. People were concerned that it was going to be his typical very violent horror, He was going to ruin the Munsters, basically. And he came out and said, no, absolutely not. This is going to be a family affair. And so you can definitely tell that from the poster. I feel like it's kind of got a goosebumpy feel to it.
Yep.
And
it's like a fun family movie.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
we'll see.
And the thing that's not, unheard of for a violent horror director to make a kid's horror movie. Eli Roth did the same thing a couple of years ago at the house, a house with a clock in its walls.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it was called.
I mean, that was a little scary.
Yeah, Eli Roth directed that, and he did Hostel and all those movies.
Oh, wow.
And you know how violent those are. And
those were messed up.
I mean, it wasn't really scary. It was like Goosebumps. It was like Goosebumps. I don't know if you ever saw it.
Yeah, we all saw it.
No, I remember just taking our son to see it. I don't think you saw it.
We ended up watching it at home or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, I 100% saw it. And I thought that it was like a step up from Goosebumps.
Yeah.
It was like a little bit scarier.
Yeah. It had I think it had Jack Black in it too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it had the same Goosebumps actor. All right, so let's get into the chat for a second, see what everybody's saying real quick.
All right.
Lapke said no next. Oh yeah, you're already talking about the
code. Yeah,
you're talking about the code. Let's see. I would not have expected that with Minions, said Tony. Yeah, me either. Ken, did Minions come in when you were sleeping and shave your goatee?
No, Ken
did
that
shave
himself.
the goatee. I did it on Monday, I think. And you said, "What'd you do with your goatee?" You seemed upset about it.
I wasn't upset about it.
Why were you upset about it? I thought you wanted me to shave it.
I mean, he always looks kind of weird, at first. I have to get used to it being gone.
Would you call me one time? You say I look like a naked mole rat or something?
Yeah, basically. Nothing but
That's what I
love
deal with
here.
here. Yeah, Lap, you need to get your Instagram, man.
I know he does.
You need to get your Instagram. He said he's thinking
He's
about it.
been thinking about it.
Man, it'll take, how long does it take to set up an Instagram?
I know. There ain't nothing to think about.
2
Just
seconds,
do
man.
it.
Just
What are you
download the
afraid
app
of?
and make it. And then follow us and Vengeance Media and, Tony up here. Plenty of people for you to follow.
He's afraid that he'll get addicted, maybe.
You can follow Garrett on there. Follow everybody. I took my dad to see Top Gun this weekend. What'd you think, Ben? What'd your dad think?
He contributed to the 33 million.
Yeah. Johnny Darko said howdy. Come to the dark side, Lappy. We have cookies. Yeah, we do sometimes. I do enjoy myself some cookies. Hi there, Ken and Mrs. Ken.
About? What kind of cookies we talking about? That's what I want to know.
What kind of cookies do you want?
I don't know if they're talking about special cookies or...
Oh, my God. This is a family show. How dare you?
I didn't know what kind of cookies they were talking about.
Presume that of Vengeance Media and Lappy Vision Films. Two of our greatest supporters. You're going to call them drug heads here live on Married with Media Live. Oh,
my gosh. That's not what I was saying, but...
Look, I'm sorry. I have to keep my energy up tonight.
I can tell you're...
I'm sandwiched. This is sandwiched in between, two things. Are they missing a few Munsters?
I know, yeah. I wonder why they only did 3 on the poster.
The sister was the normal one, so I don't know who's going to play her. But the sister was like, or maybe it was the cousin.
There's
I don't know
more
if it's
than
sister
3
or cousin.
people, though, right?
So who was on the poster?
There's
it was the
3
mom and the dad. So yeah, there's the grandpa. Or no, they didn't have Eddie on there. Eddie Munster was not on there, and I think they're calling out Eddie Munster and the other family members. Yeah, Eddie Munster's in it. I guess they just didn't have him on the cover.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Sorry for being rascally. Ken had that great willpower today. I did, or yesterday. That's when I actually shot the video. Marilyn and Eddie are missing for the. Yeah, Marilyn was the sister. Eddie Munson equals Eddie Munster. I don't know. I found Goosebumps TV show in the 90s was creepier than the movies. Slappy haunted my dreams for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was. What's up, Coco? Says, hi, y'all. Brian Goes Blue and I are waiting for our Chinese takeout to arrive. Hello. Glad we caught you guys live again.
Yummy.
Awesome. They're out living their best life.
Mm-hmm.
Eating Chinese. Probably going to see a movie or something. Second time I saw it, Dad loved it. First Top Gun had scenes shot on his Navy ship. That's awesome. Cool. Chips Ahoy, Michelle, not the funky brownies. Marius Glazer's here. Says, hi, guys. People are calling me daddy on TikTok comments. I don't know what to think. I'm scared.
He's scared. Just embrace it,
Douglas is here. Says, hello, Ken and Michelle. It's thunderstorming here in South Florida. Great show tonight. Keep up the great work. You probably got the storm that we got earlier then.
Oh, my. There's no way that it would already be down there.
Probably not. It was like how long ago was that? No, that was like 6 hours ago. It's possible.
It was not 6 hours ago.
It was when I got home from the grocery store. That was like
it was at 3. Like 4:00.
It was 3 or something.
I mean, I guess it could be down to Florida by
maybe
then.
It was super fast, and I'm sure it's a different storm system.
I'm sure.
You all always get
storms down in Florida. It just stormed here as well.
How was your 4th of July day go? Did you watch any good movies? Did we watch any movies?
No.
We watched Physical. We watched 2 episodes of Physical. We did watch Everything Everywhere All at Once yesterday, and we'll have a review out for that. Either tomorrow or Friday, one of those days.
Okay.
We do plan on seeing Thor tomorrow as well.
Yep.
Michelle's being rascally. We were talking about the cookies you eat, Oreos.
Hey, you eat the other cookies too.
Ben Buster's here. I was just on a stream with him. Welcome, man.
Hello.
Buster of Ben's is in the house. Rascally is the new Ratman or Apex. That's good.
Oh my gosh, guys, I can't do it.
Let's you want to talk about this this movie with Viola Davis? I can share the poster because I have it.
I think I saw it, but
She's
I haven't really.
It looks like when I first saw it, I thought it was a Black Panther movie.
So did I.
Because it just has that aesthetic, but it might be a new. I don't know if this is like based off a comic book or something, but she looks like a comic hero in the.
She does, and she looks young, like not like herself.
Viola Davis is, she's aged pretty good. She can transcend and fall into many different types of roles. So
yeah, I like her. Yeah. So what is it called? The Woman King?
Like she was Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, who was an overweight singer a couple of years ago, and now she's super fit and warrior chick in this one. So
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know much about it, but it looks.
I don't know
good.
about the name. It's kind of corny. The Woman King. I don't know. But I mean, it could be epic. I don't know. Is it going to be a movie that's coming to theaters? Yeah, in theaters this fall.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll probably check it out at some
It
point.
looks pretty good. Just a picture of her like running.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't watch any of the trailers, and we're not going to show the trailers on here. Let's see what else we got. Amsterdam. We didn't watch the trailer to this either, unless you did.
Nope, I did
Did
not.
you watch it? But I did want to run down this this cast. So this is a new David O. Russell movie. The same guy that did American Hustle and Silver Linings Playbook, which you've seen Silver Linings Playbook with Bradley Cooper and
Did I?
Jennifer Lawrence. It's got Robert De Niro in it.
I don't remember very much about it if I did.
Yeah, you'd know it if you saw it.
I know what you're talking about, but like I don't. Did we actually watch that?
We did.
Okay.
I remember watching it together. I remember we watched it on Netflix or something.
Does she have like? Is that the one where like he has a drug problem?
They both have problems.
Okay.
Like they both have like mental disabilities, I believe.
Yeah,
they both live at home with their parents, I think. Because I know Robert De Niro is one of their dads.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
It's a 10-year-old movie. Like it came out in 2012, so I think we
Yeah.
literally watched it like maybe 2013, a very long time ago. But I mean, the cast in this movie is insane. You didn't watch American Hustle, which I did. That's a really good movie too.
Well, I'm just gonna say something.
Say it.
I feel like those movies that have a big cast
Can't quite pull it together.
they usually aren't very good.
It happens.
So, I mean, I'm not particularly excited for this.
Throwing a lot of people into something doesn't necessarily make it good.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, and I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie, like her music. I've been to her
Taylor
concerts.
Swift is in this movie.
I'm assuming she probably has a very small part. I don't know. But we know how, what was she in Cats?
She was in Cats. Yes,
Never
she was.
saw that.
I always joke about Cats. I'm not buying it until it ends up at the Dollar Tree. But
yeah, not sure what I'm thinking about her being in this. But
so this has Christian Bale, great actor. Margot Robbie, great actress. John David Washington, great actor. Chris Rock is in this movie, so it's going to sell tickets just based on that. Will Smith, no, I'm just joking. Anya Taylor-Joy is in the film. Zoe Saldana. I mean, Anya Taylor-Joy is like in everything. It's got Mike Myers.
Random.
Mike Myers in this movie. Michael Shannon, great actor. Timothy Olyphant, great actor. Andrea Rosenbauer, who was, I believe, in Mandy. I think that's the actress from Mandy with Nicolas Cage, but I think she was in Birdman too. Taylor Swift, Matthias. I'm not even going to try to pronounce
try
that.
To say that.
Alexandro Nivola. So those are names that they could probably left off the poster and they would have sold just as many tickets. Rami Malek and Robert De Niro. So that's a who's who of greatness.
And they have like him last. So does that mean he's not in it very much, or is it by appearance?
I'm not sure.
Rami Malek, he's the Bohemian guy, right?
Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
And he I don't care for him in anything other than Freddie. Wait, is that his name? Freddie?
What was he in recently that we weren't a huge fan of?
He was in that movie with
Little Things.
Yeah.
Small Little Things. I can't remember. The Little Things. I think it was just The Little Things.
Was it The Little Things?
Jared Leto, Denzel Washington. Rami Malek.
Like he was so good as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian. Is it Bohemian Rhapsody? What was the movie called? Was it just Bohemian? I forget now.
It was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay, it was the name of the song.
Yeah.
Like he was amazing in that, but
I just like silhouette of a man.
I can't see him in anything else. Like it, I don't know. He just doesn't work for me in anything else. So
that is an interesting point. I wonder.
He was also in those. Wasn't he in like a James Bond movie or something? He was like the villain.
He was, and I've heard that's a good movie, but I also heard people say that he was, just an okay villain.
Yeah.
So
it
might be a situation where, but he was on that show like Robot, and I've heard good things about that.
Was good. He's like a hacker or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he's a good actor. He just needs another.
I'm not really excited for that movie. It kind of it gives me a feel without even having watched the trailer. Like it just gives me a feel for, What's that? What was that one movie? The Nile, the West of Nile.
Jewel of the Nile.
No, the one that just came out not very long ago. It has.
Isn't it called Jewel of the Nile, or is that the sequel to Romancing the Stone?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about right now.
What was the
I'm
Nile?
talking about on the Nile or whatever that came out.
Murder on the Orient Express, and then the sequel to that.
Yes.
Or in the same universe.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Jewel of the Nile is a movie from the 80s, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely not called that, but it just gives me that same kind of feel. I don't know.
All right. Real quick, we can talk about the Clerks 3.
Jewel of the Nile.
I'll plug Blu-ray King's live stream I was just on. You can go check it out if you want to see me react to this trailer. It was a good trailer.
Was it?
It got me excited for the movie, which is the job of a trailer. And, I think it'll be pretty good. If you're a Clerks and Kevin Smith fan. So I enjoyed the trailer. You've seen Clerks, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. They're okay. I haven't watched this trailer, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the only trailer of the ones we showed that I actually watched. So I wanted to comment on it briefly. So we'll get into the chat real quick, and then we'll start talking Stranger Things.
Okay.
You were skeptical about how quickly we got through the news topics. We did
because I am here, to keep it in check.
I know you're here. I see you over there.
Keep you in check.
Bimbuster says, what is your new TV show that you're both looking forward to watching?
That's a great question. We haven't been watching a lot of TV because Ken doesn't like it.
I do. I like TV.
No,
it's
you
just
don't. You're like, oh God, do we have to watch another TV show?
It's like we've watched so many shows, or it's like we get 2 episodes in, and we're like, we're done with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I just hate starting something and not finishing it.
Well, like we said earlier, we've been watching Physical. It's on its 2nd season. It's on Apple TV Plus. It's like very 80s.
Yeah. Game of Thrones. I mean, we're looking forward to the new Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, I'd say the new Game of Thrones show. Pretty excited.
I do at some point want to catch up on Better Call Saul, though.
Yeah, me too.
Also, I think it's getting ready to get its final season. What's up, RK1916? Glad you can be here, man. I did go see The Black Phone this weekend and really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
Heard good things about it. What's up, Jonathan T? Don't you know it? Busting for Ben's at least 20 years. Vengeance Media. Anya Taylor-Joy. He's a fan. Fan of Anya. She's been great in everything she has done. Vengeance Media. I'd say so, except for maybe New Mutants.
Yeah, I heard that you didn't like her.
And that really wasn't her fault.
And I haven't seen that.
It was just a bad movie. Hello there, Vengeance Media. How's it going? Absolutely, Tony. Like I said in the stream last night, absolutely love last night. Soho, Adrian. What's up, My Killer Podcast?
What did we watch what was the chess show again called?
The Queen's Gambit. I think that's what sold you on her.
The Queen's Gambit, man. I love that. And that was one that I made us watch, and it ended up being very good. Right?
You always take credit for the good ones.
I find us some good ones. I do.
But real quick, we do have 40 people in here watching us. So if you guys haven't liked the stream yet, I would appreciate it. What's going on with your hair?
It's just on my nerves. I'm about to chop it off.
It's shiny. Didn't somebody say your hair was shiny?
Somebody, in our video where we did Ken's budget for the month, somebody was like, her hair's just shiny. Or they didn't say her, but I think it was me because you don't have any hair. So maybe they meant your head was shiny. I don't know. That's
probably what they meant. Media Galore, what's up, man? Look. I'm holding to what I said. I'm only getting the 2. Now, if I do go back on it, I'm gonna get Devil in a Blue Dress. I do kind of want that, but I'm trying not to. That's a new release. I don't count that. It's good. It's Denzel Washington. It's gotta be good.
You don't need it. You already said what you were doing. And
Amsterdam is just Miss Florence Pugh. I am right again. Oh God, thank God she's not in that movie. God, that's another one. Like Anya Taylor-Joy's in everything, and Florence Pugh's in everything. And I'm okay with Anya Taylor-Joy. I don't want to Florence.
Can somebody please tell me the obsession?
She's awful.
Her,
jeez, Louise.
Like, can you just not be a guy and turn off your
The best thing she's in,
and just tell me that she's actually a good actress.
Is Little Women. Like she's.
But she's almost kind of annoying in that.
But she is the most annoying character in that movie. But she's
she's very whiny, and she still does her little pouty thing.
Oh,
and
I hate her. I hate her so much. Hey there, Mel, you girly girl. How are you?
I didn't see Mel. Where's Mel at?
She came in up here.
Oh, okay.
I shouted her out.
I must have missed it.
Death on the Nile says Ben Grimm. Hello, guys. Here's the thing. I recently saw the video. I like the half price book video pickups, which were decent, but could have had more variety while under budgets. Well, Aaron, I appreciate the criticism on my half price books haul, but I like the MVD rewind title I got. That kind of inflated my budget a little bit.
Okay, remember no physical media.
My hand's so cold right now. Clerks 3 looks really fun, but I have not seen the first 2. You need to watch the first 2. The first one's definitely a classic. The second one I like too. What happened to Movies and Stew? There's no live stream this week. Yeah, she made an announcement on her community post today that she wasn't doing a live tonight. So she let you guys know.
I didn't see that either. So
hey, Ken and Michelle, I'm stroking out here. Have many times you've been to the movie theater since they reopened? I'd say a good 15.
I feel like we answered this too, and I forget what we said. Yeah, I feel like 15 is a good guess.
Yellowstone is one that I do want to watch.
And he's just like, man, yeah. I heard that season 2 is better. I feel like I heard that.
Would you be up for watching The Boys? I would go back and rewatch the first season.
Honestly, I don't know. That makes me think of another time.
I just don't know if it would. I just don't know if it would that tone would jive with you or not. Mm-hmm. I would say it's a similar tone to the Suicide Squad from last year.
I mean, I liked that.
Just very violent and vulgar. I don't like Taika Waititi directing of the Thor films. He's way too goofy. The Flirt movie is best.
He just means first.
Oh, the first movie. Have you guys tried the new Surfer Boy? I have not tried the Surfer Boy pizzas. I've not. I've seen those.
Yeah, I have too, and I'm like, where the heck are those?
He says they're at Walmart. I guess I got to go to Walmart.
Yeah, we should have got one for the finale, but
let's see. Ken forgot the criterions and then get that. That RoboCop record. I'm sorry. My days was quick, so I'm happy with that. Florence was great. She was. That Vengeance,
I didn't see that one.
That is probably her best movie. She's not whiny in that movie. That you're right about that. She was good.
Gotcha.
I will give her credit for that. Rock Solid Gaming says, hi guys. Ken, when are you getting a t-shirt sponsor? We haven't thought about getting a t-shirt sponsor yet. I'll leave that up to you.
He said Ken, not us.
Well, I assume he meant us too. Hey, Ken and Shell, I was waiting on Sue's live too. Her community post wasn't up till late. She put it out this morning. Like I saw it this morning. So maybe you saw it like in your homepage or something. I think tomorrow I'm going to rewatch all of the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings movies. I have not been to the movie since the last Jack Reacher movie. Damn, that was like 2018 or something. But look, we got to talk about Stranger Things. So this is going to be spoiler heavy. Volume 2, Volume 1. So if you haven't seen Stranger Things, I hate to see you guys leave, but leave now.
Watch it drop.
Leave now if you have not seen Stranger Things yet, because we are going to spoil the heck out of it. So Volume 2 came out last Friday. It came out the day before our son's birthday. We had a bunch of kids over at the house.
Yep.
We were trying to watch bits and pieces of it as they were all running around yelling.
Yep.
Got through the first episode.
We got through it, Saturday night?
We got, all the way through it. We watched the first episode July the 1st, and then we watched the second one on his birthday after we were done doing all our stuff.
That night.
And we did a reaction video, and I'm well aware of the fact that most everybody is super high on this half of the season. Everybody loved it. Been hearing nothing but great things.
Yeah.
I don't think it hit us in that way.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to say that, just getting into it, for me, I thought Volume 1 was better than Volume 2.
For sure.
It was just, it didn't feel like, I don't know, like you get into this season, they broke it up into the 2 volumes or whatever. All the episodes were very lengthy. I don't know if that was necessarily needed.
Yeah.
I think it was just more so like, oh my gosh, like let's just give them these really long episodes and get them super hyped. And, like some people can just be all for it and be like, yeah, let's go. And, and like, I don't think, wait for it. I don't think longer is better. That's what she said. And
that's good news for me.
Yeah. Right. I just, I don't think that the length was necessary. And so, I don't know. Like, I feel like when you do try to make these movies or shows that just like want to stretch it out and like keep it going forever because, oh, like everybody loves it, let's make it last a long time and all that kind of stuff. Like that is not always the answer or the right thing to do. Like it can actually take away from a movie or a show.
Yeah, I
at least in my opinion, it can.
Yeah, I felt like I really enjoyed.
I feel like I'm cut out of here.
I really enjoyed episode 8. I'll never get over that. I really enjoyed episode 8. I enjoyed episode 8 a lot.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah,
I thought episode 8 was awesome when all the laboratory stuff and she gets out.
I agree. Episode 8 was better than episode 9.
And her downing that helicopter, like all that stuff was like that part. Super awesome.
Yeah.
And then episode 9 hit, and to me, I guess what was working against it is the fact that we heard all this stuff, from the creators and everybody saying there's going to be a body count. We're going to kill it. Get ready to cry. This is going to be you're going to be emotionally drained after this episode.
Yeah.
And they acted like they were going to kill off half the cast, which I didn't really want them to do. But when you set that expectation and you have, the first half set the tone, set the stakes, you expect people to go in extremely violent and emotional and sad ways. And then you get to episode 9 and it just didn't quite deliver on that. It felt like they played it very safe. They killed off a character that was introduced in this season, which they've been doing that crap since the very beginning. When they introduced, Samwise from, Lord of the Rings in the second season.
Yeah.
Killed him off, Joyce's boyfriend.
So,
and then the third season.
So let's just since you're going into that, I'm going to interrupt you, or are you going to just take this conversation over?
Keep going.
So let's just talk about the 2 kills, right? We've got Eddie, which was, I feel like, everyone's favorite.
Don't get me wrong. I didn't like that he died. I mean, like I cared that he died. I didn't want him to. But it wasn't that like super important death to me.
Yeah, I get that most people loved him or whatever and thought that he was awesome and everything. And I don't know if it's just because, I don't know, I personally didn't feel like he got that much of a buildup. I guess I don't feel like he was around long enough for me to just be really upset about it. And they were definitely trying, pretty much him and Dustin were linked. As this, they were definitely trying to make it emotional by playing into Eddie and Dustin's relationship and seeing Dustin so heartbroken and all of that kind of stuff. It didn't work for me because I don't really care for Dustin as a character. You got on record,
you're a Dustin hater.
He is annoying to me. And so it just personally didn't work for me. I get that I'm probably in the minority of that. Like I said, I get everybody loves Dustin and loves Eddie and all that stuff. I see him everywhere. He's obsessed. Yeah. People are obsessed with him. But it just didn't work for me. And so I didn't really care about it. I
wanted it to work for me.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Yeah. It didn't pull at my heartstrings.
And it's because he was so new, and the relationship between him and Dustin, it was established, but it wasn't very strongly established.
Well, it's kind of weird if you think about it, because this whole show, it's really been Dustin and Steve.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so now they're trying to make us feel sad that Dustin was so close to Eddie.
It almost feels like they were so afraid to kill Steve, which would have been an impactful death.
Right.
That they had to introduce a new character and put him in the role of Steve from season 2 and 3, and then take him out instead.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Which, again, I'm not saying Eddie's not a good character. I enjoyed Eddie. I loved him rocking out to Master of Puppets. That was freaking awesome. I was, going nuts over that. I loved it. Introducing a whole new generation to Master of Puppets.
What do you mean by going nuts when you're like this?
I was like,
I'm going nuts inside.
Inside, I was rocking out.
Well, we're not getting into let's not get into like favorite moments or whatever. But so yeah, Eddie's death just didn't have a impact on me. And then we've got the other death, Papa, right? Papa.
Yeah.
I feel like his death was like needed. I feel like
that one worked pretty good. Again, that was in episode 8. I liked everything in episode 8.
Yeah, like I thought. Yeah, I feel like his death made sense. It was needed. Like, okay, Papa, we're done with you. Like, you're gonna die now. I liked how he wanted forgiveness from 11, and she didn't give it to him. Yeah. She left him there. Like she held his hand. You could tell. Like she loved him deep down, but she didn't tell him that she forgave him.
And you could feel in that moment that he felt that everything that he had done was for the greater good.
Yeah.
Which is always a great villain.
I think ultimately, it was clear that he was proud of her. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was I didn't cry or anything. Like I kept telling Ken, I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like none of these scenes are like messing with
They're
me.
Not hidden, yeah.
And I'm just gonna throw this out here, TMI, but like I was on my period and everything. And you think
if the chat didn't empty out before, now they're gone.
Oh please, like we're all grown-ups here. But you think, you're more emotional than
some children out there.
And it still didn't like make me emotional. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it was just I don't know what was
Speaking
going on.
of the Red Wedding, Vengeance Media says I was expecting the finale to be no. He brings up a good point. He said I was expecting the finale to be the Stranger Things version of the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Which is a great point. And again, I've heard some people push back on that and say, well, Stranger Things has never been a Game of Thrones type show where they're killing off all the main characters, which I completely understand. But the thing is when you set the expectation, you set the tone that some serious shit's going to go down and you don't deliver on that, you can't help but be disappointed. Mm-hmm. Or at least I was. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are. So I guess it worked for most people. But for me, like, I needed a little bit more of those stakes that they had built up to pay off. It's not like I want everybody to die or anything, but I just felt like I needed it. And getting into the next death, but not death, what did you think of the whole Max situation?
Yeah, so I like Max. She's definitely been like the MVP of the season.
Yeah, I'll say
like I would, sure. I would say she's like pretty much up there with 11. Like
her and 11. I think Millie Bobby Brown and I think her name's Sadie Sink. I think give the best performances of this season.
Well, I just meant as far as like it's on them to kind of. They're the ones kind of stepping up to the plate, to take care of Vecna and everything. And so, I mean, yeah, their performances are good as well. But so, yeah, I think that is something that everyone does agree with us on. I've seen multiple people say it that unfortunately they think that Max should have just stayed dead. I mean, we're there too. Again, the whole emotional scene with her and Lucas did not work. Is it Lucas?
Lucas, yeah.
Lucas, yeah. Again, did not work for me.
It kind of worked for me, but then again, it kind of
I don't know. Like, I think I was just in a weird mood, guys. I don't know. Like, nothing was making me cry that night. But, yeah, she should have 100% died.
I think the reason why it didn't work was, well, go ahead and finish your point.
Well, I was going to say, the only reason that I can think of that they had her not die is that she's going to come back with some kind of power.
Yeah, she's on the upside down. Her consciousness is probably in the upside down somewhere.
Like, I just think she's going to come back with some kind of power that's going to be a part of fighting Vecna and getting rid of him once and for all.
And the reason her death did not work for me, because it wasn't a death. They half-assed it. Like, when they lifted her up in the air and her limbs started cracking and breaking, I was like, oh, shit, they're going for this. And then, her head goes up and you think her whole face is going to crush in like the rest of them, but it doesn't. And it takes too long because, 11 and them come to the rescue. Then she lands on the ground. So it's like you're sitting there while Lucas is having his emotional moment and you're wondering, well, is she dead? Is she coming back to life? Like, what's going to happen here? Yeah, her heart stopped. But it just felt like.
It's like, she's not dead when they didn't finish cracking all of her bones and stuff.
Like, just think of how, like, heartbreaking and painful that would have been to watch her head just cave in. And it's like, she's dead, she's dead. And then to watch Lucas, the horror, rush over to her and hold her in his arms with her crushed skull and stuff.
Yeah.
Knowing for a fact that she was dead. That would have been way more impactful.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of is there's going to be a purpose to it. Like, surely that there's a purpose, because
I've heard some theories. Everybody's got their theories about Vecna, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like they didn't deliver on an ending. You know, like I wanted an ending to the Vecna storyline, because they're saying that he's not the main villain. It's the Mind Flayer that's the main villain of the story. So I kind of assumed that season 5 would focus on the Mind Flayer, but it looks like we're still going to get Vecna and him in season 5. I just wanted a more definitive conclusion with him and him getting shot out the window and then disappearing like Michael Myers at the end of Halloween didn't work for me.
Okay, well, you kind of just said what I was going to say. But so we know that this whole season has definitely been like a callback to all the like horror classics.
Yeah.
Right. And so it really annoyed me when you think that they've like Elle's taken out Vecna or whatever, and he's like, he goes down, like he's on fire or whatever, and he is on the ground, and then you get the whole scene where he's gone, right? And so I was thinking like, oh, that is so stupid and annoying. Like, why are they doing that? But then I thought like, that's like so classic with the classic horror movies. Like that's what always happens. You think they're dead and they're not. And so I feel
literally what happened in Halloween.
Yeah. So I feel like that's definitely just like another callback to, Halloween or whatever. And so I get that or whatever. Like I said, this whole time I had been thinking that this was the last season. Like, obviously I knew once the season started that there was going to be another season, but I just don't get why they're going to like continue to keep dragging this out. So.
And then after that, the show goes on for another 30 or 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And
there was definitely way too much. Like, since there is going to be another season, there was no reason to have all of this like very detailed character development, follow up, like side stories, like the whole crap with what's her name? Maya Hawke. What's her name though in this movie? The store.
Robin.
Oh my gosh.
Robin.
Like her whole storyline, where she's, a lesbian or whatever, and she's like trying to get that girl to know how she feels or whatever. Like all those little storylines, I'm just like I feel like they
did not need
too much time.
The only thing they really needed, and I think that people would have been pissed if they didn't deliver on this, was the reunion between Eleven and Hopper. Like, that's the only thing they really needed.
And that was very quick.
They could have got through that, and then all of them could have just been there at the cabin or whatever, and then they could have had their ending. Because I think the ending's awesome, where they're all walking down the hill and they're playing the classic Stranger Things music, and they're like, the upside down is Hawkins is turning into the upside down. All that stuff was really awesome, and definitely gets me excited for the next season. And the important thing I want to say here is that even though I was disappointed by this finale, it doesn't really change my opinion all that much on the season as a whole. I still think it's a great season overall.
Yeah, it's
definitely the best still of the entire the series. I would still put it as my number one season. Would you feel the same?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it sounds like we're just hard to please, and
because episode 1 through 8, awesome, loved it all. Episode 9 just fell a little bit short for me.
So I mean, I would agree too. Like it was still a great season. Like, we're just being nitpicky. So
well, when you get on here to talk about something and you're critiquing and reviewing it,
but overall it was still awesome. And like you said, I'm still excited to watch the next season. And I'm just so tired of these people always wanting to drag everything out.
Yeah, the episode just didn't need to be that long, because another thing I wanted to point out is they did so much like meandering, I feel like, in this finale. They just kept cutting back to everybody getting choked by tentacles in the house. And it's like you think they're gonna die, and it literally goes on for like 30 minutes. And it keeps going back to 11, and which it was cool when 11 first showed up, but the showdown between her and Vecna it didn't deliver like I was hoping.
Just really quickly though too, I want to just talk about the guy who plays Vecna. I just want
Jamie Bauer.
Yeah. Which I've found out a little bit more about him, but I just want to say that I think like he's awesome.
Oh,
like,
yeah, he's
you know,
great.
Vecna is like a very cool villain. And
Yeah,
I think the guy that's played him has done awesome. And
I can't say anything bad about any of the performances. They were all great. Everybody's great. But let's get into, you know, some of the comments. Do you want to slap a score on this? I guess we can score the season as a whole. Or do you want to just do volume 2? Or maybe both?
Let's just do the whole season.
Okay.
Yeah. You go first.
I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Again, it fell flat for me a little bit at the end in the finale, but overall, it was great. I would have loved for it to stick the landing and be that perfect season that I wanted it to be. But, you know, who knows? By the time we get to next season, maybe some of the problems I have with this episode will be fixed in season 5. So I could look back on this as a great season. Perfect season.
I mean, honestly, I would give it a 4.5 as well.
Yeah, just a good season overall. But let's get into the chat real quick before we get out of here. Read some people's comments. Vengeance Media said the visuals of that helicopter coming down was insane. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, she was like making it go back and forth. And then
I was like, that's the real freaking Rey from Star Wars right there. Like 11's a better Jedi than Rey was. Eddie went out like a metal god. Yeah.
Also, really quick about Eddie, like that was another thing that annoyed me. That dude did not have to die. So the end.
Yeah, was so
unnecessary.
Like, why did he have to go back?
He did not have to go and be a show off and die by the bat thing.
Yeah, and Steve set that up. He's like, "Don't try to be a hero." It's like,
right?
What? Why?
And he was like, "This one's for you, Chrissy," and just
like
did it.
Maybe
he said he was tired of running. Remember?
I get that, but like, what was the point?
It was dumb.
Was he just trying to divert the bat's attention even more so to keep him from going back? You know,
I
guess he, you know, helped them. I just think they did a poor job of really showing how he helped them. Even Millie Bobby Brown called the Duffer Brothers out for not killing any of the legacy cast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's funny that John has been relegated to pothead of the show. Just kill him off. You don't have anything more for him to do.
I know. It's kind of unfortunate.
Pretty much. Yeah, that scene with him and Nancy where he's like, you know, Steve's an idiot, right? And she's like, no, actually, Steve's he did a really, you know, brave thing back there or something. What'd she say?
I must have missed that part.
Yeah, she was like talking Steve up to Jonathan. And he was just like,
you mean when they met back up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I was expecting to be, let's see. Eddie had to die because the story would have to address him being a criminal. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Like how people thought he did it still?
Yeah, yeah. I've heard rumors of him coming back as like Vecna's soldier or something.
Oh God!
You know, like a villain in the next season. Michelle is a Dustin hater. My daughter met him and has a picture with him. Super awesome kid. Yeah, I have no idea what your issue with Dustin is. I love Dustin.
I can't do it.
Why didn't they use the axe while he was burning and knocked down? Yeah, why? Why did they not? No one cares about Papa. We thought he died ages ago. I wanted Jonathan to die or Mike. Mike really annoyed me this season. Yeah, Mike was insufferable. When he puts on the freaking pizza goggles.
You're talking about Elle's boyfriend, right?
Yeah. That's Mike, right? Yeah, that's Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he's just like one of those.
Oh, look at me, 11. You were like, what are they, 5?
Oh my gosh! And real quick, yes, when Elle talks like a 5-year-old, Papa says this is bad. Like it's like her mind goes like, I don't know. She acts like a baby.
You did bring up a good point. Like when she was in the laboratory in the facility talking to Paul Reiser and you know, Papa. She talked like a normal person, at least what I remember. And it's like when she gets around her friends, she like reverts backwards.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Papa say me no have powers. Papa say need to wait.
Papa says you bad.
Papa say bad. Me bad who? Me fight back now. Hold on. So Max was supposed to be the last kill to open the cracks, but 11 brought her back, so that means they don't open. But they still do. So yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking the exact same thing when I was watching. I was like, so the cracks didn't open then if they brought her back? Didn't she have to die? I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, I see. Because she was supposed to be the 4th death, right?
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I feel like they spent too much time showing us how long the kids were protecting Eddie from the cops in the town, and then they just kill him off, and not even to Vecna, but the Demobats. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Eddie's death teared me up. Hey, be sure to like this beautiful couple. Writers, are scared to kill off the crowd favorites because they don't want a Twitter mob to harass them. Same thing happened in Walking Dead. Well,
yeah,
they can't.
people are ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it's a big show, but
Like,
come on.
grow up.
We can only answer a couple more, then we got to get out of here.
Ken has to get out of here. Sorry, guys.
I think Will is connected to Vecna like Harry Potter was connected to Voldemort. That's
because
an interesting theory.
At the end, remember how he gets the goosebumps on the back of his neck again?
Yeah. She also wants to know if it's Team Steve or Team Jonathan for Nancy. Obviously,
Steve, all the way. Yeah,
Jonathan
for
sucks.
sure.
Jonathan sucks.
I think Steve has changed. I don't think he's that asshole anymore.
Huck's in here. What's up, Huck? It actually felt like they were doing a big switch on us from Steve to Nancy, actually, when she was left behind. I was thinking, wow, they're going to kill her, which would have been unexpected.
Yeah, I thought that Nancy was going to die for sure.
Yeah. Lifelong Guru guy. What's up? Hi, Ken. Did you keep your X-Files collection? I did. But yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody joining us tonight for a shorter version of Married with Media Live. We'll be back in full swing next Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. We'll go 3 hours next Wednesday night. How do you like that?
Oh, yeah.
How do you like them apples? But appreciate everybody joining. Be sure to hit the like button on this stream before you guys get out of here. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.